𝘄𝘄𝘄𝗏 Taproom is the place to play indoor golf in Worcester. Featuring 5 bays with brand new 𝗙𝗵𝗄𝗄 laser simulators and over 16,000 courses to choose from, including local courses, you're guaranteed to tee off comfortably on your favorite course any time of the year. 𝘄𝘄𝘄 Taproom also hosts indoor golf leagues year-round so you can grow as a player and have fun rain or shine. Great food, great drinks, and reasonable rates. Navigate to 𝘄𝘄𝘄𝗏taproom.com to book a bay today. Say hi to Todd, Doreen, and the rest of the staff. They'll be sure to take good care of you.
Great teams don't happen by chance. They're built on trust, teamwork, and people who show up when it matters. At Massive Staffing Solutions, we connect people with opportunity and businesses with reliable talent. And we're proud to support the local communities and organizations that bring people together. Massive Staffing Solutions. People first, community always.
No job is too big or too small for Worcester's best signage and display crew. Art Creative are experts in signage, banners, large format printing, vinyl lettering, and more. With work featured all over New England, they will understand your needs better than any competitor, guaranteed. If you're looking for a local business that truly cares about quality, Art Creative is here for you. Check out their Facebook page or visit them online at art-creative.com.
They're going to get started. They're going to cork right now. We're going to see how this goes.
Lolo in the chat saying, great finals coming up. Couldn't agree with you more. And that looks like it's outside from Fred, so opportunity for Tom to get a pretty big advantage if he can find the center of the board. Gets it done, so it's going to be Tom leading off here. And I feel like he's going to need every advantage he can get.
Yeah, he's going to lead off our odd sets, has that advantage of throw. Can he capitalize? The scoring's been really solid from Tom, but the doubling is where it needs to improve.
Yeah, and I feel like Tom definitely has something to prove here. He wants to get this game back against Fred, who took him out last week. So 85 to lead off here. It's going to be good, but I feel like Tom's going to be playing with a lot of passion in this game, wants to lock this down. I think Fred, the Nightmare, is just going to be doing his thing.
And yeah, there's a little bit of that left-right that we saw from Tom, but Fred starting out strong. Looks like he's got one in there. I think it's just a ton, just kicked just high. Oh, it's only 85, wow. So that second dart was wide. So he matches Tom Curtin. Tom's still in the driver's seat.
Neck and neck down the line here for both guys. Trying to slot a dart in there, going downstairs, rightfully so. 2 blocked and just finds that single 3. So might be nerves, might be a return of last week's form, which would be the worst thing possible for Tom. Freddie looking to just hammer more triple 20s, finds that first dart. Second dart looks like it's in there as well. Third dart, oh, I'm not sure if it's a ton or a ton 40. It is a ton 40. Great stuff there.
Yeah, and you can see the consistency from him. Just calm, cool, collected. And Tom just unable to keep the dart straight. And that's going to be a big problem in this final.
Oh, wow.
26, very uncommon for the Emperor, our back-to-back champion. But Fred looking to become the back-to-back nightly winner. Another trip 20 as he is just dialed, goes just low. Will stay and try to slot one in. It looks like he does. Wow. I think he did slot that one in there. Another 140 for Fred Krueger.
And this is what we saw last week in the finals. I mean, he just finds this extra gear. Tom Curtin, 2 in the bed, needs to fill it up, quite frankly. Finds the big 180. So a great maximum to leave a finish. But Fred, again, he just has this extra gear that he's able to find, and he's able to just pressure the best of them in the best way possible for himself.
And yeah, Fred is just wide with that third dart. So Tom, 167. It's going to be a tough one. Not out of the realm of possibility after just throwing the 180, and it looks like he is just wide. Yeah, and he finds the trip 20 with the second dart, so he's going to be frustrated that dart. He walks it right across for a 78. That is tough stuff from Tom. Unable to keep the dart straight, so Fred, 2 dart finish, 93. Can he take it out?
Yeah, looking at down at the 19s here, finds it, so going up to double 18. Wants the switch, gets it done. Clinical 2-dart take. Fantastic work there in the opening leg here from Fred Krueger, leading out with a 107.36 against the 82 of Tom. We saw this last week, and quite frankly, I don't think this man is going to slow down anytime soon.
No, definitely not. And look at that. right in the middle, and he gets another one. It kicks a little low, but he's going for it, and it goes high. A 140, still a phenomenal start for Fred Krueger.
Yeah, I mean, once he gets on this roll, he's very much like he's so hard to stop. I mean, he just builds the momentum and keeps the momentum going. Tom Curtin finds one, wants to follow with a ton, does follow with a ton 40 of his own. So Tom, again, he's not going to be easy to take out. Fred knows that, but if he keeps throwing the darts that he has been throwing, I mean, look at this. He just keeps going.
Yeah, he is just dialed in. And the biggest thing I can say, and again, I sound like a broken record, they're straight darts. He's not straying left or right. He's straying up or down. And that's safe to do because you're going to find that 20 every single time. So let's see if Tom is going to be able to capitalize and answer back. He won't, and there it is. There's the straying to the right and just finding the fat one. So Fred, in control of this leg now.
Yeah, I love seeing the support for Fred in the chat there. He has been playing like a monster all night long, looking to double dip, take weeks 1 and 2. Looks like he's not able to find a triple there, so a not so good visit from Tom Curtin is followed by a pretty mediocre visit from Fred, but Fred's still very much in the driver's seat here as Tom tries to catch back up.
Yeah, can he stack on top of that? He goes into the trip 5, does stack on top of that for a 95, but he's still going to be behind.
Yeah, Freddie, 220 again. The way he's been throwing, if Tom's not in front, he is, well, behind the 8 ball here. Fred, oh, that might be a little bit of a tough blocker to get around. He's going to stay on it, stay true, able to find that ton to leave himself the Shanghai. Took that out in the previous game in that last leg there against 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. I mean, it's just, was it 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 that he played against?
No, it was Steve.
Steve Krikorian, my bad.
Steve, yeah, he took out the 120, just bing, bang, bong, and knocked it out to win the match.
Yeah, and Tom not leaving it finished, stuck on 180. Fred looking to line up, finds that perfect first dart. We saw the same way, looking for the middle. Great marker dart, wants to go right above it. And I think he takes it out again. That is 2-1. Oh, no, it was way high. I'm so sorry. This is why I wear glasses and why I'm behind the microphone. My bad.
But crucial thing, he is coming back for this 40, which he's been so deadly on. All Tom can do is put pressure on and wait. So he's going to sit on that 120 now and say, hey, if you miss, I'm going to take it out and show you how to do it. But you don't bet on Fred to miss this shot as he's going to walk it down in there. Going to look to bank it off that top dart. And he does bank, but it goes low. So double 10. And he does find it. Cleans it up nicely.
Yeah, I feel like you only get one chance against the Nightmare, Fred Krueger. You're only ever going to get one, and you better take advantage of it because he does not mess around on his doubles. I think, what was his proficiency on doubles in the earlier game? Did we ever figure that out?
I don't have the exact stat, but he was sitting right around 50% on his doubles. The checkout efficiency, I think, was sitting around 30%, meaning if he walked up to the board with a finish, 30% of the time he's taking it out, and that includes all the ton-plus finishes that he gets sat on. So he's in the trip 20 this time, decides to go downstairs, doesn't like to lie of that first dart, and he stays down for a 98. Could be a smart move.
I like it. I mean, honestly, how often do we see people with the first dart, plenty of space in the bed, shifting away from it? He didn't like something about it, and he was confident enough to move down.
Tom able to find a trip 20 with his first dart. Finds the second dart. Can he sneak a third one in? No, he goes well low. 121, though, is going to put him in a good spot in this leg.
And how irritating that is for Tom to find those first 2 darts, and the third one is well wide.
Yeah, and Fred in again. He'll go low. But just back and forth with the power scoring of looks like a 140 for Krueger, answering the 121 from Tom.
Tom, 3-5-4, needs to start finding these darts, needs to start centering them just a little bit better. All over left and right again, tries to put it in the middle, goes well to the left, so the overcorrection on the correction. Not looking good here, 31. Fred working with 263 and looking to put his score down into a pretty reasonable spot. Put himself in a commanding position in this set. 2 in there, wants the, well, he's going downstairs now, finds the big 177. Unbelievable scoring there from Fred Krueger. Wow.
Just great stuff. What an incredible setup shot. Gonna leave himself, at worst, a shot at the bull, and Tom is gonna be nowhere close in this leg.
Yeah, 70 there. It's not going to be good enough. Fred, 86, wants a triple 18 here. Leave himself 32, finds it. This is insane. 2 darts at double 16, able to get it done in 2. And we saw this again last week. He went 80 85, and now he's over 100, taking the first set. Unbelievable standard from Fred.
𝗏𝗏𝗀𝗡𝗏 Darts is the name in darts for Central Massachusetts and beyond. From dart sets and boards, accessories and apparel, to luck of the draws and events, 𝗏𝗏𝗀𝗡𝗏 Darts does it all to support the community they truly understand and love. Trusted by everyone, from players just starting out to state league champions, if you need to stock up on supplies or are just looking for a good time, look no further than 𝗏𝗏𝗀𝗡𝗏 Darts. Be sure to follow them on Facebook to stay up to date and tell them the WPL sent you.
Days End Tavern is Oxford's hometown sports bar, always serving up great times, great drinks, and great vibes. Always open for the biggest games. Come for the people, stay for the dart leagues, pool leagues, trivia nights, live music, and so much more going on every week. Come as friends, leave as family. How every hometown bar should be. Head on down to Days End Tavern in Oxford today. Since 2014, US Sports and Apparel has been helping teams, companies, and organizations look their best. Their catalog runs deep, including custom team uniforms, embroidered corporate wear, spirit wear, and promotional items. If you want it branded, they have the tools and the people to get the job done right. So if you're looking for unmatched quality, customer service, and quick turnaround time on your project, head down to Marlboro or give US Sports and Apparel a call. Again, if you're looking for gear that works as hard as you do, trust in US Sports and Apparel to get the job done right. Yeah, averaging a 104. That is professional level darts, my friends. That is just absurd stuff.
And how blessed are we to have this in our area? This is the Worcester Premier League. This is the standard of play. Tom has been running the roost for the past 2 seasons, but a new challenger is here. Great darts are being thrown. 120 found, opening salvo from Fred.
Yeah, this is just high-level stuff. The guy comes in, destroys the play-in tournament, just absolutely runs through everybody, and he's showing why. He earned this opportunity, and he's taking the most of it.
And Tom looking to try and elevate those darts. Can't find the triple, only finding 60. And I mean, I'm kind of struggling here because I very rarely see Tom show this much emotion in any of his games. I mean, he's getting outplayed by Fred Krueger, who just seems to make this game look so easy.
And yeah, you can tell Tom is just not at the level that he was playing last season, where he was consistently averaging high 80s to low 90s. He's not able to find it, so we're hoping throughout the season, but finds 2 trip 20s, and he goes low with the 3rd dart, but keeps it straight for a 140. But the level is just not the same as what we saw last season. So we're going to hope he picks it up throughout the season. I think he's going to hope he picks it up throughout the season.
I think Tom definitely will pick it up as the season goes along. Freddie looking to find another one. Tries to go for the switch. Only finds, I think, the one there. Does find 81. But, I mean, again, despite the struggles that Tom has been experiencing right now, I would never bet against the man. He knows how to play a professional game. He knows how to correct his throw. He knows how to solve whatever issue is plaguing his throw. So, Fred, I mean, the guy's throwing a monstrous game. Tom's trying to hang on. Yeah, I'm just kind of at a loss.
Fred said he wanted to come into this league and show what he can do. He wanted to get back on the map. And I don't know, did that kick into the trip 20?
I think it is.
He might go bull, might go trip 19. Let's see where he decides to make his move. He goes trip 17, and a 97 scored, it looks like. It is. So we're sitting with an 84.
Good, very good leave. Tom needs 2. We'll be going downstairs now, and just a haywire dart, not satisfied with where that one was placed. 43, not going to be enough to get him anywhere close. Freddie, we believe, is going to be going triple 20. 64 left now.
He'll go trip 16 because Tom is not on a finish.
Finds the 8.
And he'll 16 to leave tops here. And he does. But look at the standard. He was on 84 after 12 darts. Yeah. That's just how solidly he's playing. And now he's sitting on 40 where he's almost never missing it.
Yeah, 203. Tom well behind the darts. A little bit of frustration shown from Tom Curtin here. Not satisfied with the way the action has been going tonight. And very rarely has Fred missed tops. And if he does miss, he cleans it up on that double 10. Needs to work it down a little bit. Goes high with that first dart. Goes a little too low, moving across to double 10 now. And he goes outside. So a low percentage opportunity now for Tom Curtin, 160. He needs it.
Yeah, you could tell the control's just not there from Tom tonight. Can he right the ship? It's a better looking dart than the rest of his darts have looked, and he finds it. So now lay it up, find another trip 20. He goes for tops, the 120 to leave tops. What a confident shot that is from Tom. Just something to build his morale. But Fred, sitting on 20, looking to take this leg out, goes wide.
Still trying to work it in, wants to reel it in. It looks like not in, so one more dart in hand to try and take it home. Looks like he locks it down. So after a beautiful setup from Tom Curtin, Fred Krueger shuts the door, 4 legs on the spin.
Yeah, it's just been great darts from Fred. That's the first time we've really seen him missing some darts. But Tom was starting to get some momentum back with a big 120 setup and a 1-2-1 to lead out. So is he starting to find that rhythm, that straight dart?
And he's nowhere out of the game. I mean, it's gone rough, 4 legs on the spin. But if he can keep finding those big triples, finding some big scores, I mean, he's just been beaten down the line by Fred each and every time. We haven't seen many opportunities where Tom has really had a commanding lead in any of these legs. He just has to focus on finding these triples, keeping his arm steady, making sure that he gets down first.
Yeah, and he's in there again with 2 trebles, a 1-2-5, and we're starting to see a turn in the scoring. Fred, gonna have to find something big to come back in this leg. As we say that, he's in with the first dart. He's in with the second dart. Can he sneak a third one in? No, it's going to go low, but a 140 will just keep him interested. It's still Tom Curtin's leg to lose.
255 for Tom Curtin, now going just high. Might be a blocker, electing to stay on it. 2 up. Now looks like he's going downstairs to the 19s. Finds that big switch downstairs. So doing very well to keep pushing the ball forward, keep the lead. Working with 158, Freddie with 315. Finds that first dart perfectly. So much space left and right of that dart. 2 in there. Looks like he's going to go for another one. And he pushes it into that trip 1. Still, what a battle this has been.
Yeah, this is coming down to scoring. Tom has finally found his footing in the scoring department. So all he has to do is clean this leg up. He's got 6 darts. A ton here is killer. He goes for the 94. Nice. He does move over, but again, now it's going to be a 2-dart finish for Tom Curtin.
Yeah, great darts there from Tom Curtin. Fred just looking to push this score down. No way to go from 192. So just trying to keep him steady. Finds another. Well, he wants another, excuse me. Finds one. Only able to find the time. 92, though, that's a great leave. Tom, he's been struggling with his doubles a little bit. There's a chance that Fred can come back.
Yeah, with how consistent Fred's been on that trip 20, Tom feels like he's got to get this to go, so tops for Tom. And he checks it out. What a checkout for Tom. His first dart at double goes.
Yeah, that's a phenomenal checkout at just the right time there for Tom Curtin. Great work. Fred Krueger, a little bit behind in the scoring department. Let Tom have the lead, was not able to catch back up, needs to find a triple here, staying downstairs, not able to find anything, but I feel like when it comes down to timing, Tom needed that right then, right there.
Yeah, honestly, it was just a momentum shift back in the favor of Tom, and it's just a confidence builder, but that is not how you want to start the turn. He's going to want to find 2 trips, and he's not going to do so. Can he correct? Oh, no, it's wide. He goes right across, just walks it over. And this has been the problem. It's the consistency. Yeah, he found a great leg, and it was a great leg and a great finish. But Fred has been consistently just plugging away where even his bad legs are good enough to be at least in the running to win.
Yeah, not able to find anything worthwhile there. 59 found, but again, he's finding these big numbers. He's able to keep pushing down the score consistently. Tom Curtin now needs to take a breath, needs to take a step back, and needs to start hammering these 20s. Finds the first dart. Awkward angle, though, so might be a little tricky finding another one in there. Can he find it? No, he cannot. Only finds the ton, so it's enough for right now, but again, just about 11 points separating Fred Krueger and Tom Curtin. Fred can just keep on hammering.
Yeah, he finds that trip 20 with the first dart, goes downstairs, will stay down there. Didn't like how that first one was sitting, so a 98 from Fred. And I think the big difference between Fred and Tom in this match particularly is that Fred's worst visits are like 60s and 59s, where Tom's are 28s because he's drifting into the 5 and the 1. And that's showing right here, but he does good to find that trip 20. And he finds another one, so a 1-2-1, able to make the best of a bad situation.
Yeah, and I completely agree with your point there that some of the worst turns for Tom have come at very inopportune times as well. But Fred doing a very good job to make sure that if he is going to have a stinker of a round, it's not going to be, a leg killer. And here he comes again, finding more perfect darts, wants another one in there. Fortunately, catches the dart inside, so the ton will have to suffice. But 252 for Tom Curtin. I mean, he's got to be feeling it.
Yeah, he needs a ton here just to leave a finish, and it's an outside chance finish. And that one looks like it's just low of the 20, but that's definitely in the trip 5. So not, oh, he will actually leave the finish. Yeah, the 95 will leave the finish, but he just snuck it in that corner. So how much pressure could Fred put on here? Some power scoring is what's needed. Finds the trip 20 with the first one. Looks like he finds the second one. Does he move here? He does. What a shot, a 150 from Fred Krueger.
Leaving himself 36. I mean, unbelievable setup play from Fred Krueger on display. This will not go for Tom Curtin. 137 remaining, drifting off into the ones. I mean, the Emperor looking a little shaky now. Fred eyeballing this double 18. How many is he gonna need to take this home?
When he goes one outside, is he gonna be able to work it in? And he does.
Wow.
And he checks out the 36 after a 150 setup shot out of nowhere to put himself in the lead.
Yeah, and I mean, right now, if this is straight leg play, I mean, this is 5 legs to 1. How often do you see Tom Curtin going down this far in straight leg play, let alone set play?
And I think it just speaks volume. It's the level of play that Fred is playing. He's just unrelenting right now. And Tom is not at the top of his game, and Fred's taking full advantage.
Yeah, the nightmare continues to be rather frightening on this dartboard. Continues to hammer these triple 20s. Great darts being tossed. Looks like he's only able to find the ton, but it's enough. I mean, when you lead out with that confident score every time, you just know where your rhythm is. You know where that line is. It's so hard to get bumped off that line. Tom needs to try and find a triple 20, needs to go higher, slots it in low. I mean, this is also something that we saw last week from Tom with these low darts.
Yeah, I was talking to Fred and Joe, actually, about their throws and how they both have a similar kind of pump fake to their throw. And it helps with the timing, that if he can consistently get that release point the same, then he knows what he's doing every time. And it's just the movement, that little, like, consistent pump that he does. And Joe does the same thing, but just kind of a smaller scale.
Yeah, I mean, and it works. And it works. It's working amazingly well for Fred tonight. 301 remaining now. I mean, he's just looking to keep on blowing up this scoring. Might be able to use that as a really good marker. He does use it. Looks like he's going downstairs. Doesn't like the flight where it landed. Missed that 17 by quite a wide margin. 82 found, but already starting to pull that lead in front of Tom.
Yeah, look for that trip 17 to leave 170 there. 131 to leave 170. Would have been on a finish. He wants to give everyone a show.
Oh, nice.
And a 140 or a 125? Yeah, 140 from Tom Curtin. I was talking to Fred. Fred tried so hard at the play-in tournament. He's like, I wanted to give you a 180. I wanted to give you the big things. But absolutely ran through that event. And there's the trip 20. Will go downstairs, I would think. Yeah, and the 99 scored from Fred Krueger to leave the Shanghai that he's already taken out today.
Yeah, I mean, I know that Freddie wanted to hit that 180. I mean, we made signs and everything. Unfortunately, we never saw one, so they never came out. But, I mean, it just speaks to the level of player that Fred is, where he was like, he's actively trying. He wants to do it. He knows he can do it. And we've seen him take out this 120 once before tonight. Able to, going
Won't do
wide.
it this time.
Won't do it this time. So, 117 remaining now. Looking to go. Oh, looks like he stays up. So now he's going to be going downstairs. 19's thinking about it, taking a think. Tossing the dart. Finds that trip 17. Great darts there. And Downey's Dart Club says trying to beat anyone averaging 94 is insane. Yeah, it is.
And keep this in mind, he averaged 104 after the first set, but Tom Curtin, 164 chance, finds the trip 20, finds the trip 18, looking for the bull, and he gets it! A 164 for Tom Curtin, keeps himself alive.
Wow.
And we've got a match, guys.
That is the biggest checkout, I think, that we have seen so far this season. 164, what a whopper from Tom Curtin.
And yeah, showing I'm not dead, I'm still in this game.
Going all the way, man. This is crazy.
And he finds the ton to lead out Fred Krueger consistently. Just finding that ton.
Tom Curtin, I mean, that is a statement take, though. I mean, he is not going to let this one go. Finds Well, a good look so far. Finds the big 140. We might have a game on our hands.
Is this the turning point for Tom Curtin? He's found his rhythm and just pounded that 164 into a 140 start. And Fred just a little off on the scoring. He's not quite able to
rattle him. You think it rattled him, the 164?
I don't know if it really gets in his head, to be completely honest with you. It would rattle me if someone came up and stole a leg with a 164, but I think if you're Fred, you've still got to feel pretty good because you've been consistently the better player in this match.
Yeah, and Tom Curtin really starting to find these triples. Looks like just
81.
high on that third one. So 81 found. Fred Krueger, 341, excuse me. So he's not too far behind. Still opportunities for both players, able to find that first dart. Second dart looks like it's not able to follow, going downstairs to the 19s. And, well, it's a close game between both guys. This is nervy.
Yeah, and right now, advantage goes to Tom Curtin. He's going to have more chances here if he can just pick up a 1 or 2 treble visit. We'll put him in an okay spot. But it looks like he's blocked pretty heavily.
Oh,
yeah, he goes high. Only a 60. So initiative is in Fred's hand if he can find a ton.
Yeah, Freddie lining up his shot now. Needs to keep these darts steady. Finds that big triple. So again, the pressure is just continuing to be relentless. Stays there for the, I like that. That's a confident move there. Knows where the line is, stays there. All the pressure on Tom now working with 220.
But takes his time, thinks about what the score is. What does he need to do to leave a finish here? But Tom not finding the triple. And no, he's not going to be on a finish. So 6 darts for Fred after having the 164 taken out on him is now 6 darts away.
Yeah, 117. Lining it up. 97 going downstairs to the trip 19. Not going to find it, so we'll need 3 more darts to get this done. We'll just be looking to set it up. Finds that 57. Great setup, great leave. Tom Curtin, what can you do from here?
All Tom can do is put as much pressure on and hope he misses. But that 5 is not confidence instilling. After such a huge finish into a good leg, just really tough to come back and not perform in the final leg here. Does find the 54 with the last dart to at least put a little pressure on, but 60 has been almost a gimme for Freddie all night.
Yeah, lining it up now. Finds that 20. 2 darts in hand at double 20 for the night. Needs to go downstairs to double 10. This is for the week 2. Oh, he can't get it done. A lifeline for Tom Curtin looking to extend this game. 114. No, he just can't afford to miss.
Yeah, you can't miss this. You've got to take it out. And he goes for the 19 first. And he won't find it. Only 38 scored, and he knows it. But Fred going to be coming back for this 10, which could be a little tricky. If you miss inside, miss a little low, you could be in a bad spot.
Do you think he just splits here, or do you think he goes straight at it?
I mean, if I know Fred, I think he goes right at it. I don't think he's very scared of a double 5. Looks like he's looking up there. Going to look to just bang it in. First dart.
Wow. What a game that we just got to witness between Tom Curtin and Fred Krueger. The nightmare on Sutton Ave persists and takes his 2nd week in a row. Congratulations, Fred Krueger. That is your back-to-back weeks victory. I mean, just unbelievable darts.
𝗙𝘄𝘄𝘄𝗄 is the hub of darts in central Massachusetts. With close to 30 dartboards to play on and the biggest Friday luck of the draw around, you're guaranteed to see some friends or make some new ones every time you stop in. Additionally, 𝘄𝘄𝘄𝘄 hosts many Worcester Dart League and Minuteman Dart League teams in all divisions, making it fun and inviting for a wide range of players and skill levels. If you're looking to develop your game, why not try and play in one of the many weekly leagues from cricket to long format 501? You're going to grow as a player and have fun doing it. So if you're serious about darts, stop by 𝘄𝘄𝘄𝘄 as soon as you can. Say hi to Todd and Doreen and the rest of the staff. They'll be sure to take good care of you. 𝘄𝘄𝘄𝘄, 70 James Street in Worcester. See you there.